Hello, everyone. We have a dilemma. We have a dilemma. I'm so sad. I just realized this. First of all, welcome to my page. Second of all, you can skip ahead if you don't want to chat with me. Y'all, I just sat down here. We're going to do a project. And I went to pull up my iPad to get ready to read comments. Because they're always delayed on my phone and it never really works all the time. But y'all, I'm so sad right now because I didn't even Google the problem. I want to Google the problem, but I'm terrified of the problem. Let me show you. This is my iPad. It's not old. It's my iPad. It's in the case. And I have it on my little tripod over here. I don't really do anything wrong with it. I don't misuse it. And then this. I pulled it up. I literally pushed the button. It was off. And then I pushed the button to swipe it. And this is what's happening. I don't know what this means. I didn't Google what it means, but I feel like there's something wrong. It's like, what is going on? It'll go black, and then it just got these weird pink lines. If I just keep pushing, and I've tried to power it off too. So when I hold it to turn it off, it just does nothing. It won't even bring up the power off to maybe turn it off and reset it. But it's stuck on Tuesday, May something at 12:02. The date is stuck. The time is stuck. And it was just sitting on this. It was just sitting on this. And so I've never had this happen. I don't even know what to Google. What do you Google? How old is the iPad? It's not old. It's not old at all. This is maybe a year old. I have another iPad over here, but it's not charged. Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold, please. I have my other iPad here. It's not charged, but I'm gonna plug it in. I don't know what's wrong. Volume up and down and power button. Hold them both. Holding. How can you Google? I have a computer. I have my phone. I'm on my phone now. Hold the power button and one of the side. I did do that. Nothing. It's still glitching out. So I thought about, okay, well now I'm just gonna have to let the battery run down until it dies and see if I'll have to probably take it somewhere. But the more you keep hitting the button, there's something wrong. Do I have an Apple store near me? No. I'm gonna let the battery die. Let me plug this one in. This one is like a computer. It's a computer iPad. Let me plug this in. Maybe I can. It's not charged. I know it's not charged. I'm so sad. This is my Procreate iPad. This is the one I draw on. Geek Squad, I'm pretty much gonna have to. Is there a little hole in the side that you could poke? How to do that to your phone? Plug it in for an hour. It's been on the charge, and I think that could possibly be the problem. It's been on the charge for I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to leave it permanently plugged in. Can I just turn it off and turn it back on? No, I tried that. That's That's a little like trick of like pushing the buttons. So I just literally saw that that is a problem. So honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna leave this one on the charge and I'll pull it back up momentarily. Oh goodness gracious. I'm gonna set this on the floor. Put that one on the charge. We'll come back to that. I am very bummed. I'm really bummed. So tonight we're gonna do the flip-flop season. I love these little mini signs and they're really inexpensive. And if you have the stands, like I have this black one that I'm gonna put it on. You have the stand. These are really inexpensive, like craft that you can do and hang it on your little stand. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. I'm not gonna use paint. I'm gonna use markers for this one. And, oh, I got the wax paper. I'm gonna use my markers. Y'all, I love to use the markers too. It could be a software update. I mean, probably. Violet, I just saw you on Renee's, right? I just saw you on Renee's. She was showing all of her little like thrifty finds. I talked to her this morning. We talked for about an hour on the phone. And she was like telling me about her brother and like, you know, we were just kind of catching up. But definitely miss her so much. She doesn't live too far away. And I'm like, oh gosh, I should make a road trip. I should make a road trip to go see her. I'm making sure all my pieces are here, which I do believe that they are. My little tiny words, tiny letters. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be tabbed, but I don't think that it is. Let me put this on here. I think they were tabbed. I think they were tabbed, yeah. Flip-flop season. I must have pushed these out or something because they were tabbed. Everything's here. Okay, so it looks like this, just so I could show you guys how it looks. Hello, Anna. Hello, everyone. I see you guys. Hello, Crafty Crew. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday. Pretty sure it's Wednesday. I did not sleep good. I'm so tired. I did not sleep very good. I had a really long day. And, but I did accomplish the things that I wanted to accomplish on my to-do list. Hi, Linda. Hello, everyone. Hi, Tanya. So we're crafting the flip-flop season. YouTube says it's volume up release, then volume down release. Then you hold power button till it resets. I mean, let's try it. Let's try it. It literally just happened as my phone was like going live. And I'm like, oh gosh. What did she say? Did I get home early? No. Says volume up, release, volume down, release. Hold the power button till it resets. Good luck. Carmela. Carmela is so smart. Please work. Something had to have happened. Please don't be broken. You were really expensive. Oh. Oh, look at that. Let me go see in the settings really quick. No, let's go see. Let's see the settings. Carmela, you're the best. Somebody else might have said that too, but I saw Carmela's comment. software update. Automatic updates are on. Checking for an update. Unable to check for updates. Okay, check again. Check again, my friend. Check again. Oh, iPad update now. This update includes a new Pride Radiance wallpaper for the lock screen, Apple News enhancements, and other features, bug fixes. Oh, we need the bug fixes because clearly there's a bug. And security updates for your iPad. Some features may not be available in all regions for Apple devices. Learn more. I will update this tonight. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hello, Kim. Hi, Pam. That's what I said to turn it off. Fingers crossed, Denise. I didn't see that one. All of you came to the rescue. Yay! Yippee! You see, switch my sweater. I did. I checked it this morning when I put it on. I was like, I should probably double check that. Let me double check my sweater today. All right, let me get my stand back. It fell over in the floor. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on the stand and we can see if we can use it. It's scary when your electronics go goofy. The thing is I leave it on here when I'm not using it, and I haven't been on here to draw in a while. And normally it doesn't really fit on this stand. So I just kind of hook it on. And I don't usually have any issues. And then I just adjust the gooseneck. And see, I just have it on my little stand. And I just can position it, and then I can read the comments. My print's a little bit larger on my iPad, so I can see things a little bit better. I'm so glad it's working. Oh, my friend Danielle is live. I love her. Okay. We are live. All the hearts for Carmela and Denise and anyone else. All the hearts. Let's do the hearts. Let's see. There it goes. There we go. Got it. What kind of stand is this? I got it on Amazon. And if you turn, let me show you. Let me move my stuff out of the way so I don't mess it up. If you turn this little thing right here, it opens and releases it. And then you can raise it up, tighten it. And then it sits higher. So, and then the stand, you can kind of swivel it. It's crooked right now, but then it has a bendy arm. So the arm bends. So it's like a flexible, and then it's got this rotation little, you turn this, loosens, and then you can like adjust your, like if it's pivoted like the wrong way, you can make adjustments. And then if you want it lower, you can just push it down and then make sure it's tight. And I got it on Amazon, I believe. It's really awesome, and it's weighted so it doesn't usually fall over. And I just kind of tuck it like right over here, and then I can like even put like some paints underneath it so it's not like in the way. Like I can put stuff, I'll show you, like I can put stuff under. So see how like stuff can like sit like right in this area and it's not like in the space. So you can raise it up or down. It's really nice. It's a really nice stand. All right. Now that the crisis has diverted, crisis diverted. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Y'all I was not very happy, and I was like, oh gosh. Fun shirt. It's cute. I've worn it several times. It's so fun for summer. And it says, "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus." Cute. Hello, everyone. You got your kits. I have so much to paint. I'm so glad for you. I'm so excited. First of all, number one, thank you for your order. Thank you for supporting my business. We were just talking about that today. Me and Dylan, we were talking about like, y'all, it doesn't matter what we do. It really, truly does not matter what we do. I feel like we get ahead and then we get behind. We get ahead and then we get behind. We get ahead and we get behind. And so we were just talking about some different things that we can do to like get ahead and try to stay ahead. So, I was like, we need to have files to run like in the mornings. We need a morning shift. So, but my dad is not always there. He is just like, like he comes in to help as we need it. So it's not like he's a permanent, like this is his exact job. He does our subscription box because April's so busy packing, and then he'll like help her too. But I'm like, maybe he can come in and like run files and restock our bins, because we stock inventory and we restock inventory. The problem is that we also are like, it's not that it's necessarily cut to order, but in a sense, it's kind of that way. It's like we're constantly cutting to restock because we don't stock like 50 of something. We don't stock a lot because we just don't have the inventory room to hold all of it. So we stock our normal, like everyday things, our best sellers and stuff like that. But y'all, we're getting ready to be cutting like Christmas. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We've doing all the things. Is postage still expensive? Yes. You wouldn't have been able to sleep all night. I mean, I've been pretty good about accepting the things that I cannot control, and some things, not all things, but for the most part. But I think I could have survived, but y'all, this is like a $1,200 iPad. It's not cheap. So it kind of gave me a little flutter in my heart, just a little bit. The other iPad isn't as expensive. It's an older model, and it doesn't work as quickly, but I will use it if I need to. It's great to like take on the go when I go out of town. It's got the keyboard. You can use it like a computer. It has a mouse pad. So it's really awesome. And the battery life is a lot longer than my Mac. I have a MacBook too. You've not crafted for more than 2 weeks. Oh my gosh. Got a lot of kits to catch up on as well. Praise of the day is my what? Is my college roommate, a 4-time cancer survivor, had a tumor removed from her stomach today and went well with positive outlook. That is amazing. That is definitely a praise the Lord kind of moment. Definitely. Anyone have good stories? Like anyone have a good praise report? We would love to hear them. I think they're just awesome. Absolutely awesome. Excuse me. Okay. We're going to do this summary. Summary. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. We're going to do this summary. There's a bunch of little flip-flops here at the bottom. The background shines through. So I think what we could do is do them was gonna say, oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I was gonna say do them a color, like colors. I definitely know I want to do like a coral color for sure. I also think we should do this color. We're gonna go with the tropical vibe. I'm really, really wanting, I don't know why, but I'm like, I literally live where it's very beautiful outside, but I also feel like I just want a vacation. So I'm loving these two. I need a blue. Maybe a blue. And 1, 2, 3, there's 4 flip-flops. The background, I also really like this color too. I'm undecided. I don't know if you guys can see these colors over here, but that's the lids, the lid colors. And I was also thinking maybe purple. That one might be too dark. I feel like we need a green, like a tropical green. Maybe that one. Or this one's too close to this one, so we're gonna eliminate that one. I really do like this one. Okay, let's pick our colors. So the background, I think we should do the background of this. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this green. I just dove right in. Look at me. So I was telling everybody when you guys were jumping on that these little 5-inch rounds are super inexpensive, and they're a really fun interchangeable thing that you can display on a tiered tray, in your kitchen, in a bathroom, just on a shelf. I'm gonna put it on this one. This is the medium sign stand and mine is black, but I think I love the black. Loving the green. Might need a second coat for that. All right, then we have flip-flops that go on top of here. And I think we should do those. This orangey color. I'm going bold. I mean, after all, it is summer. Love it. And this has a little flip-flop pieces that go on it. We could do little polka dots on this. And then, so we did those two. The little pieces that go on, we should do blue. Let's do the blue. Look at this colorfulness. I really should have used tape. So if you don't have these markers, I've bought this box and I've used them quite a bit. I've had to add a little water to them, but they store away really compact, and there's quite a bit of colors to choose from. It's not like paint where you can like mix and match, like create your own little like custom mixes, but they are just a really fun way to, like, if you don't have a lot, it's a space saver. It's a great space saver. I need to figure out what I'm doing from this point forward because I feel like I could get out of control very quickly. Let me think about what I need to do here. Okay, so I'm thinking, I didn't pick a yellow. I did not pick a yellow, but I feel like this one, I'm gonna do yellow for the word season. This is gonna be really cute. Who got this one? Did anyone get this one? And did you paint it already? And did you go super mega bold? Because I think this is just going to be really cute with all the vibrant colors. You still want to order a big box of 100, the ones you have, and I haven't got around to doing it just yet. Marsha, I will say, if you have these, make sure you have these first. Maybe you don't want these. Maybe you do want the other ones, the box of 100. These do not have full coverage. These don't cover, like the opacity of this isn't really, I'll show you in just a second, a comparison. These cover like paint because they are paint. Those are more like an alcohol watercolor marker, and they're great for like shading and things like that, but they're not good for coverage unless you're gonna do like the darker colors. The darker colors do work pretty good, but once you get into the lighter pigmented ones, they're not very good coverage. So I don't want anyone to think that those also paint like these and give you good coverage, because they're not the same. And you probably already know that, but just in case you didn't know that. So for example, I have this little pink one here, and I'm going to use the back of my sign to show you. So this is this pink. Okay, so see how it goes on like that? Let's do a different color. I'm going to go with a different pink. I'm going to go up a shade. So we're going up a shade. We're going to go to a darker purple. I'll show you like this blue. So you can see how they coat. They are not, they're not meant to be coverage. So let me show you on a coated surface. I'm gonna do a little on this side. I'm not gonna cover the whole back of this. I'm just gonna do a little bit. And let me get a sponge really quick. Just gonna lay down this coating. Dry it. So let me show you this same color right here on here. You get a different outcome, but then let me show you this one. So these two have similar caps. Just so you can see. This is like a paint. It's not really the same. So you do get a different reaction on the white versus here. And then let's do a different color. Like this. Like this purple, it's kind of light. Do you see how it does on the wood and then over the paint? It's still not high pigment. Have you tried the gel pens on the wood? I have. I'm not impressed. I have these white gel pens. I got these to do little like details and like whimsy little dashes and stuff. And what I feel like I notice happening is the ball doesn't roll very good in this. So if I wanted to do like doodles, or there's nothing happening. Super disappointed. So these may just not be a very good gel pen. You can see like the gel white ink in there. I don't know how to make them work. And even it doesn't even really want to work very good on my finger. But maybe they're not meant for this material. Maybe they're meant more for like... Is there a piece of... Hey, give me that envelope by that clear coat if you can. Oh, no. I don't know what that is, but this is my envelope for my card from my husband. The gel pen is just not impressive. I have 3 of them, and they're...
There's nothing on the tip of it?
They're gel. It's gel. Oh, this one's a little better, but it's not consistent.
Oh, I see what you're saying. This might be just a crap brand.
I think so too. It was $5 for 3 of them.
Yeah, there you go.
We got our money's worth. No, they just don't work.
No, they do not.
They're just not good. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and put these away? Like, I'm just not impressed, so.
I'll take that too.
Okay. Not impressed. Oh, here's the lid. The lids are better quality than the pens.
Facts.
Anyways, so you just kind of black paper. The thing is even on that colored paper, it's white ink.
Even on my hand, it's not.
Yeah, it's not coloring on our skin. It's not like it does. It's not. It's not. It's just not. Love the bow. You ordered it. Well, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. So this is the differences in the 100 pack of markers. Okay, just so you know, this one has like 100 colors, but they're more translucent, transparent. They're not opaque. So opaque is like high coverage, and transparency in these other ones is you can see through it. So for example, if I write hello, dry this, And I take this marker and I go over the top of it. I'm gonna get pretty decent coverage. Not perfect. I'm not gonna do a second coat, but if I take that same color, it's like it's underneath. So it does change the pigment of that strip, but then it looks like it's laying under instead of on top. You can see the difference. So I just wanted to be clear that if you get these and you think that you're gonna get this high coverage, that's not what these do. They're great for shading, adding little bits of shadows and layers and character, but they're not good for coverage. They're not made to be that way. These are not made to be a paint marker. These are a brush pen. It's kind of like an alcohol marker. These are more like alcohol markers or watercolor markers. They're not paint markers. Okay, so now that we've gone through that and I kind of helped you guys understand what I mean by that, I'm gonna put this on here so I can see the colors that I want to use. That kind of looks like a football field. Like a green. It's okay, we're gonna make it cute. Let's do what? Okay, let me get some tape. I'm gonna do my letters flip-flop in this color. Gosh, I'm almost out of tape. Hello, hello. You really like the fine tip that they have. I wish the other markers had tips like that and some of them as well. Marsha, you can get the brush. So these are brush markers and they have a point on them that is fine. So depending on your pressure, you can get a pretty fine line. Like I can get a pretty fine, but it doesn't do well in like the score lines. So, but these, the darker colors with the felt tip pen is really, like it's fine point, but it's so good. This is like a blue, like it definitely repels, but these are really good. I like them. Have you ever watched the TikTok of the people who do like the drawings of like, they do like fashion drawings? They'll draw like the person and they'll do like the flowy dress. That's kind of, these are like Copic. I think they're Copic markers. That's kind of what these are, but in a generic form. Where they do those really cool flowy dresses and they shade them and they give the girl hair, and I love to watch those videos. And then I try to practice and then I'm like, throw that in the trash because it's awful. My practicing is not good. I attempt it. Okay, let's do this for the flip-flop season, or flip-flop words. Mint and green would look cute too. How's the garden coming along? It's coming along great. We got the arbor done. She planted the grapes. My nose is super itchy. I don't really know what that means. I'm pretty sure it means something, but I don't know what it means. The garden is going great. She got, she found lavender the other day, and y'all, it smells so good. We used to sell lavender little satchels. I used to get them from this, where we used to get our cotton from. They sold lavender satchels, and people would like put them in their drawers and closets and put them in bowls and with infused oil. And we just, they were so good. And she got a lavender plant, so. All right, let's see, what should we do? Okay, I used this color. And then I haven't used pink. I used the yellow, I used the green, and I used the orange. Okay, so I used that. I have not used the pink. Someone said mint green. Have I tried the Sharpie markers yet? I have not. I believe Vanessa might have posted that about the Sharpie markers, the creative Sharpie markers, and I saw her post and I was like, I need to get those. Maybe tomorrow I'll see if Avery wants to go shopping, because I have to go to Ulta. I need to get some foundation. I'm clearly wearing this foundation and I feel like it makes me stay shiny, and I have really oily skin, and so I need it to not be shiny because I don't like that. I don't like the glow. Some people love the glow. I do not like the glow for myself. So I have like a matte foundation. So I need to go get some new foundation because I'm out of foundation. They were at Walmart in New Hampshire. You love mine. Walmart has them. I need to look for them. Listen, I have a whole box of markers that I've ordered that I'm like, love it, hate it, love it, hate it. All right, let me figure out what I'm gonna do here. What am I gonna do? Let's do white on top, pink. I'm gonna do white on here. Let me see how it looks. Let me pull this off of here. I'm gonna do white up here. I'm gonna use pink for this though. You do not like the glow either? I just, it's not for me. Definitely not for me. I don't know, some people love the glowy look. They love the glossy, high hydration, and I am just like, the drier the better look, but I want my skin to be hydrated. So, I mean, it kind of is what it is. Oh, you love Ulta, but you get overwhelmed when you start. I get overwhelmed with the smells. I feel like it's really strong. Oh, I use the Celebration foundation by It Cosmetics. I have really sensitive skin, so I can only use certain foundations. I can only use certain anything. I should have wiped this because it's bleeding. I'm just gonna wipe it. Let me try to fix my boo-boo. So I could see the yellowy hue, and I just am not a fan. So we're just gonna wipe that, dry it, and start over. If that ever happens to you, just wipe it and start over. You could do it. My mom would say, itchy nose would mean you're going to kiss a fool or tell a lie. Ooh. I did. I read through the comments a little bit this morning. I did not see anything. I don't know what was up with my phone. My phone is just being really weird. And I would see like a couple drop in and then I would be like, there's nothing. And so my apologies to every one of y'all that I feel like I was just kind of talking to myself and y'all are being so quiet. We could have had, I could have been distracted a little bit better with my conversation last night. And instead I just wasn't. And you know, it is what it is, but I put this on a little bit heavier. All right, and then I'm gonna take well, I thought I was going to. I'm gonna take a wipe and I'm gonna kind of like stamp it and lift away. Maybe it'll leave behind a pattern. Not really. I don't like that. That's all good. We'll just put it back. Okay, so let me see how much I love it or don't love it. Doesn't it look like, I feel like the green is throwing it off. I feel like we definitely need a coastal spin. I'm just gonna lay these on here. I do like it though. It's very colorful. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Hello, Julie Vincent. Thank you guys. Thanks, you guys. Oh, you love my shirt. What are we crafting? Jody, we're doing the flip-flop season 5-inch round, and I'm going to put it on my black medium base. And I have a little spot in my laundry room that I like to change out the little round signs. And so this is what's going to go in there because I still have an Easter sign hanging, you know. It's still Easter in the laundry room, you know. It is what it is, but I'm going to do this pink. May not love it. We'll see. I feel like it needs the pink. Flip-flops are best friends. Yeah. I need to get a new pair. I need a new pair. Usually I get the foam or it's like the Skechers type of, I don't think it's Nike. They're like Airwalk type. I have a heel spur, and so I have to wear really cushiony shoes. And so flip-flops can be really thin and not very supportive, and it always flares up my heel spur a lot. So I usually try to wear a really comfortable shoe. It's gonna be super cute. So this sign is a 5-inch round. It's $8, and you can mix and match them with the different stands. If you have the screen door, if you have the barn door or the 5-panel door, You can hang them on and they kind of look like a door hanger. It's really cute. And then we also have the mini stand and then the medium stand. Okay, am I gonna love it? Oh, it looks better. It kind of looks cute with the wood in the back. Like it's sandy. I have an idea. I'm like, should we do it like a sandy color? No, that is not good. That's definitely not the color I was thinking. For sure. Maybe that could work. Let's try that. Let's try this. Let's see what happens. It's very, very close to the background color, but it's going to make it more solid. And it might have a little sand appeal. We're getting creative here. So right now I have the Tweety Birds in the laundry room on the shelf. And I want to change that. I don't really know what I'm going to put in there, but we'll see. Cute. Let's see. Let's try it. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How's your day going? See how it dries almost the same color as the background? It's pretty close. Okay, like the pink. Let's put this on. I don't know if I'm in love with the green. My eye itches. Well. Oh, Julie Van Zandt. Yeah, I hope she's doing well too, because she lost her husband not very long ago. And I know that that has to be very, very hard. I feel like it needs something. I feel like it needs something, but if I do anything extra, I feel like I'm going to ruin it. I want to add purple. Oh, blue water. I'm probably not going to like this. And I'll probably end up painting all of that purple. Hang on. I think it might be good. What do I think? I don't know yet. Because I kind of like the brown in these little openings, but then I like the color of like a different color of a flip-flop. I mean, after all, I do want it to be colorful. So I do like that purple there. Let's do this color. It's like a minty color. And I'm going to do it right through here. I don't have a very steady hand. All right, let's paint in that little area. It's going to be cute. I just have confidence that it's going to be great. The hair. Slide that right on over there. We need to go further. And I need to go over some more here. And right through there. Right through there. Okay, I think that's cute. I think it just feels a little bit more colorful, and when you add that on, it just has more of a summery vibe that's just, it's got a lot of depth. It's got more depth, and it's not so like one-dimensional, or, you know what I'm saying. All right, so we need one more color. One more color that's not gonna clash. Let's do, so we've got that blue and the orange. Let's do, not that blue. I think that blue would be good. Let's do that blue right there. So, and I'm not gonna distress this. I want it to be kind of vibrant and bright. So I'm gonna kind of leave it not, I'm not gonna distress it. Let's see how that looks. I want y'all to know that I did not have that peanut butter pie last night. I don't even know if there is any peanut butter pie, but I really want some peanut butter pie. Because it looks so good. What do you guys think of that? That looks better, right? So I kind of like that it's got that sandy color around the flip-flops. I think this is very vibrant and maybe I need to tone it down a little bit. Maybe I will sand these because I think that sanding sometimes tones down the color. Sometimes it's not what happens, which is in this case right here. It didn't change it. Still super, super bright. All right, we're gonna glue it together. You love the colors? You too. Let's get these crusties off of here. Thank you, you guys. So we've got the Hello Summer with the popsicles. We've got the flip-flop season. I really love these little mini signs. And if you don't have a big craft space, these are really, really, we have a bunch of people who just order these and they change them out all year. Because that's kind of within their comfort zone of like what they craft with or what they have space for. They live in apartments. They don't have a lot of room for all the things. So it's just a great little kit to craft. I'll put this on here. So don't forget Saturday at 2 o'clock. If you can't watch it, there'll be a replay. Saturday at 2 o'clock, I'm doing the craft I came on tonight and showed you guys that I drew it on my iPad and then I made it into a cutout. It's like a really cute bow door hanger and I want to make it kind of patriotic. Now the mock-up of the picture is a very red, white, and blue. I want to do it more of like a shabby chic kind of look. Oh, I need to put some plastic over my glue. I mean, we're this far in. We're almost empty. We're getting close. I really should. I really should. You know. I should. So, tomorrow, I probably won't be crafting in the evening. I might do a project during the day, which I really want to finish. I want to not finish. I want to start the sign that I made. It's that big sign I cut. I was so excited to do that one. And then I just didn't get to it because I've been so busy. But, that's my goal. It's like a daytime project. Okay. I feel like this could be I don't know how much I'm loving this shade. I'm just gonna go with it. I don't know what's on there. I think it might be glue. Let me glue this. Here we go. All right, let's glue our little flip-flops on. I am going to sand the white just a little bit. Just a smidge. All right, let's glue this onto that spot right there. Can't see past those. I should have glued the flip-flops on last. Weird hair. All the things we did on the backside. Oh gosh. You can paint the back if you want to. I mean, it's memories. Remember that one time? It was so funny. Our ice maker's about to go crazy. There we go. I mean, it's really colorful. I mean, it's colorful. Am I in love with it? I mean, not necessarily, because I just kind of started committing. I just obligated myself to just do the thing. And I probably should have better planned my colors, but I think it's still beautiful. Still beautiful. Never can get my letters right. I need tweezers. There we go. Lord knows I don't start in order. No. I'm gonna get it, I swear. Not bad, not bad. I'm an expert. Not really. So on another note, I've not been in the pool. I've not gone swimming yet. Every time the pool warms up, it starts to rain and then it cools the pool down. And then I'm like, no, it's 70 something degrees. I'm not getting in there. I am definitely anticipating summer. I cannot wait. I know it's only May, but I feel like I'm ready for it. But then I'm going to realize that when it's mid-August and it's like a sweltering heat, I'm just going to be like, why was I so anticipating the brutal temperatures? And then our pool's going to be like 90 degrees and it's going to be like bath water. But I'm ready. I'm ready for it. That's cute. I'm actually impressed. It's adorable. It's really adorable. And I'm actually happy with it now. I'm happy with it. I need a tiny little hanger. So I'm not going to use something super long. So I'm just going to push this through. And then we're going to tie it on the back. And we're going to see how it goes on our stand. So I have this little black stand. And I just want to see how it's going to hang on here. I also have the door in the laundry room. But I want it to be able to hang on both of these. So I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to tie it. Maybe. I have no scissors here. What happened? Oh, let me go I gotta get the scissors. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. That is so cute. Look at how cute that is on there. That is just so fun. Okay, so I wanted to show you on the stand. This is how it looks in case you don't have one of the doors. I have the door, so I'm going to go put it on the door. Am I going to cut stencil sometime? Eventually, maybe one day. I don't know. Maybe one day. We shall see. But this is how it looks. Let me flip the camera so it's not backwards to you guys. Wand. Flip it. There we go. So it looks like this. It's so cute. All the colorful little flip-flops. And then it's got like the sand. I did that color behind. Super cute. Okay, I like it a lot. All right, now let's go in there. Let me flip this. Oops. Let me flip this. And let's go see how it looks on the thing in the laundry room when I turn the light on. Oh, I did change it. It's not Easter anymore. My bad. So here's what's on the door now. Avery's helmet. We took him on the four-wheeler. So this is currently what's in the laundry room on display is the Tweety birds, the wildflowers, this little Highland cow. I made that in the Creative Haven. We did that. Does anyone remember when we did the trophy? I was going to do one for me and my husband, and I didn't. And so we just did this one. And it's a Dollar Tree trophy that we wrapped in y'all, we did some stuff. We did some stuff. So this is currently on here. And so I'm going to change this for this one. And that's going to be the little door hanger. See how it's kind of looks like a door hanger on there? It's really cute. And then I'll take this one and I'll put it on the black stand. This one. I'm like, where? Oh, I have an idea. I know where I'll put it. I know where I'll put it. Let me turn the light on. There we go. I have the perfect idea. I still haven't changed out any of the stuff in here, but it's still really cute. So I'm going to put this on the stand. So cute. And then in that little spot right there that's empty, I'm going to stick this right there. Oh, let me slide it over. So like this shelf kind of looks like this, and I do have a plant in front of that sign. It is what it is. So now it kind of looks like so. I think I want to change out. No, I don't. I'm going to change that out later. I'm going to leave that sitting there. But I've got the little mushroom. I really don't want to change this stuff out because it's so fun. But that's just really cute. She's all like snuggled up in there. When I say change it out, I was thinking of like putting, so I have a little ladybug thing here. I've got the little frog. Y'all, this is just how I just sit stuff out, and it is what it is. But, oh, there's my sunglasses. I was wondering where they were. This is the counter and what's on it. And then over here, this is what's happening over here. I need to I started sticking these little gnomes in the little plants. And this can go kind of over there, maybe. Just stick it right there. There we go. It's not the same colors, but it's kind of summery. Works. But then I've got this little gnome. I need to do the patriotic gnomes. I haven't done that. So let's put our little gnome back over here. Y'all, I have crafts everywhere. I'm going to stick him back over here. Even though we've got the coffee grinder, we've got our mushroom gnomes. We have, the girls have been playing with Play-Doh. Caden's hat's here, doesn't go. We've got our little beach huts. Our little bird. The girls were playing with their little flip-flops. I really think these are cute. Let's stick these in here. I want them to feel included. And I don't know why she did the nose that way. Let's take out the flip-flops. And let's put the little sun in there. And then let's put the flip-flops. We'll just stand them up. Sorry, y'all. Kind of like so. Oh no. Or we could just lay him down. We could just lay him down. Like kind of tuck him under. Like on the tray. There we go. I'll tell Avery I decorated with her crafts. Oh, bless your heart. Ban. Confirm. First of all, I blocked that person. I blocked that person. I have no idea. The trolls have been pretty, like they've been sort of active recently. I've blocked probably about 25 people who are just like spamming comments to followers in response, and like I've been seeing, like, you know how if you don't do live videos you don't see it, but it'll say like so and so's watching, and I can see who's watching, and it's a lot of like foreign names and like Arabic looking languages, and I try to block them, but I don't see them on the replay. So they're watching, but y'all, it's par for the course. It's par for the course. These people are clearly not my ideal person, but it is what it is, you know, it is what it is. But Avery is going to be so happy. And then I'm going to put Riley. Riley loves the little fishy. She's going to be so happy. Let's put the fish. Let's put the fish right here. The fish needs a bath. I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to do it. The fish needs a bath. You never see trolls call me by name before? Listen, artificial intelligence has gotten a lot smarter. So these bots know what pages they're on, and they'll start talking. Y'all, I'm telling you, technology is... When you have an entire news organization that is picking apart the princess's video of her sitting on a bench and whether or not it's an AI human, like, because the AI is that good, these people are smart. They're smart. Super smart. So let me show you my space. Who creates the bots? Scammers. This is what my craft space looks like. But my iPad's working. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Yeah, so this is my paper. This is where I was crafting. These are the scissors I got to put back because I don't know where my craft scissors are. But this is my little station here. It's all an absolute mess. I've got my little blanket because my chair I love these chairs, but they're so super hard and it makes my back hurt. So I started putting a blanket in my chair. But this is my little space. This is my paper. So I don't have a lot of workstation. I'm a busy bee. I mean, some days I feel like I'm a super busy bee and some days I don't. What is this? Do you see that? It's like it's gonna fly. It's looking. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let's get us a paper towel. We need to clean the hood vent. Let's see. I don't know what it is, but There we have guts. It's a flying something. I don't know. No one wants to see that, but it has wings. I was just checking to see if it had a stinger, because if it's got a stinger, then we could have some more inside. Our bugs are way too big. I agree. Let me get a wipe. Let me get a couple of wipes. It's definitely time to clean the hood vent. Let's spray it. So we have this disinfecting mist that I like to use it. You see, like, let's clean up all of that. It's like magic. Do you see? Because there's a vent right there, right above the stove. I don't know why they put the vent above the stove. I will never understand. Look at that. Oh, it's time for a deep clean. It's time for, at least the bug guts are gone. At least the bug guts are gone. That's a bonus. Holy cow. You're having silverfish appearing lately? What? Silverfish appearing lately. I don't know what silverfish are. What are silverfish? Something to look for? Yeah, I will be very happy when the shed is done. Just like Good Cook's Kitchen is always messy, you're an excellent crafter. What did I paint? I'll show you, Sally. So this is Crafter Row. This is what this side of my kitchen island now currently permanently looks like. I made cobbler in that, so that's got to get put away. My paintbrushes I need to clean. That is my grandma's hippo. I do not know what this is. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that away because I don't know what that is. My grandma made this, and I want to get a plate hanger. Did she make this? No, she didn't. Maybe she didn't make this one. She made a hippo. It's not this one. There's another one. Maybe it's smaller. I don't know. Maybe it's not a hippo. Nevertheless, that was my grandma's and she loved it. So I have it and I need to hang it up. This is what we crafted. The flip-flop season. And let me show you what I did with this stuff. Because this stuff is out. I'm going to go show you what I did with it. Might be helpful for you guys. So these little, see these little things that are like solar powered? They weren't working because they weren't charging. And so let me take it into the lighted area. Do you see the top of it, how it's got that finish? I clear coated it with the decoart matte varnish. This was completely white, had a film on it, and I cleaned it and put that clear coat on, and now it charges. And it works again. So that was what I did. Y'all, look, it's dark out here, but look at what she's done. Like, we got the little flamingos out there. We've got little girls stuff. She did a whole like bird feeder thing over there. She's done so much stuff. little potted plants, the lavender. See the lavender? It's dark. She loves to garden. I can't keep anything alive. She's got plants everywhere. This is what the back of the house looks like. And then we've got the little solar lights around the pool, and we put the spotlights at the trees. It's so beautiful. And then here's the other one. So see how it's got that clear coat on there? That's that matte varnish. And then it's got a little push button. These came from Costco. You get a 2-pack. And they're solar powered. And then we have like little seating areas all around the pool. And then our swans that Lavina sent me. They are solar powered and they light up and they change colors. It's the only thing that our dog will bark at. Gardening is not your thing, but so many people appreciate it. Yes, I appreciate all the people who do it. Absolutely. And then she's got her flowers here. My trees are doing better. I feel like they're sick. They look okay, but they're brown. Do you see the leaves, how they're drooping? If I go too far, I'm going to lose my connection. Do you see how the leaves are like pointing downward instead of like upward? They're brown. The swans are from Dollar Tree. And they look like Riley loves to come get the swans and like make them eat dinner and stuff. But yeah, the palm trees, I feel like they need some tender loving care. Some of the leaves are coming back, which is weird. We're not really sure what to do. Would it need a feed? I don't know. I'm going to do some research on these because I feel like the soil might be an issue. I'm not certain, but they were very green and very vibrant, and then they weren't. And then right back there, you probably can't see it. You probably can't see it. There's a little, let me zoom in just a little bit. You can't see. I'll have to show you tomorrow or take a picture of it. There's a little arbor right there. It's dark back here. There's a birdhouse there. There's bird feeders over here. She's got little bird feeders kind of everywhere. There's a little bird bath right here. It's just, and then little like planter boxes behind here. But yeah, there's the little arbor back there. But our grass is doing okay. We've got a lot of weeds, but we can't treat it right now. My husband did, am I zoomed in still? I feel like I'm zoomed in. You can't see it. It's too dark. I'll have to show you during the daytime. But our grass is doing a lot better. We've got brown spots. We've been watering it. The egg chair is like the place that everyone loves to sit. It's like the little cozy space. And then I have my little paradise in there. Is my soil clay or sandy? We have a lot of sand. We brought in a lot of sand. But it's that tar pan or har pan, something pan. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I put that clear coat, the decoart, Duraclear matte varnish on the top of those solar panels. And I did pretty good. So far, so good. So far, so good. Yes, I have paint in the laundry room. we have stuff everywhere. Not enough nutrition for the trees. I'm going to Google it. That's what I'm going to do this evening before I go to bed. I'm also going to try and see if I can have some chocolate pie. Is there any chocolate pie? Let's go see. Let's go see. There's pie. Let's go see. Oh, there is pie. But I don't know if it's any good. I'm kind of worried. This is our backup fridge. I don't know. I'll check tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for hanging out and visiting. Tomorrow I probably won't craft something, but Friday I will. And Friday, I was going to do this one because I feel like I really want to do this one. It's this flowers in this basket. It's super cute. So super cute. Let me show you. In case you haven't seen it. It's so adorable. It's so cute. Look, it's got this little handle. It's like a little basket with a handle or a bucket. It's like a bucket of flowers, and then it's got a little flag in there. So it's summery, but it's also patriotic too. And it has holes for you to hang it, but you don't have to hang it. You could also prop it up and like layer it somewhere. So that's really, really cute. But I really like that. I love this. So I'll probably do this one on Friday. And then Saturday we have that craft at 2 o'clock. From 2 Eastern to 3. I have 1 hour. And I'll be doing that on Saturday. And then I have some errands I need to probably go run too. But thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I hope y'all have a great day tomorrow. Friday, the remaining spring will be on clearance. We're going to start rolling out Christmas. I know. We're going to start rolling out Christmas for Christmas in July. We're going to start releasing like a small mini release for Christmas for some new ideas and designs for Christmas. And then, fall. It's just going to be like Christmas Eve is going to be here in no time. And it's just the nature of like this type of business. Like we've always got to be ahead. Our people are buying fall and Christmas on Etsy right now. And I'm just mind blown. Which people buy Christmas year round, which blows my mind. But yeah, so looking forward to it. Love Christmas crafting. Yes, me too. There's something about it. Hope I sleep better tonight. I hope I sleep better too. My back was really bothering me yesterday. And so I'm a side sleeper. And so sometimes I just can't get comfortable and I just don't sleep very good. So I was tossing side to side. I got up and took ibuprofen. My back feels a lot better today. I don't know if it's just because I was sitting so much over the weekend because I was working on like all the things I was showing y'all, adding all those videos to the shop. I didn't work on any of that today or yesterday. But I'm going to do them in little batches. So if there's a video tutorial that you're wanting because you've bought these kits and you're finally like getting to craft them, please email me and I will check and see if I've done the tutorial and I'll get it loaded. So, but y'all have a great evening. Be blessed. I'll put the link to the summer, the flip-flop season in the comments because I think I forgot to do that. And then that's it. That's all I got. So y'all have a great evening and I will see you next.